The good news for the Cleveland Browns fans is it looks like the conversations are going really well. We know that Cleveland had interest in Jadeveon Clowney last year. Remember the Clowney sweepstakes? It took forever. It wasn't until August that he finally decided to sign with the Tennessee Titans. And he was really looking for a big payday back then. He took a one-year deal with Tennessee, so now here he is back out on the market after dealing with the knee injury. And that is something that's kind of sticking with him as he's talking to different teams right now. So in terms of money, what we're talking about with Jadeveon Clowney, if you remember last year, he was looking for about $18 million. He settled at around 16 with Tennessee. We're looking more around the 10, 11 area for money for Jadeveon Clowney at this point. So it's come down significantly, but it seems like these two may be coming together. And when you think about Clowney on this defense, as you listen to some of the defenders there, I mean, what a punch this can be. And the risk may be worth the reward in this situation, knowing he's dealing with an injury.
So, Marcus, let's play this thing out. Let me give you a different question. Earlier today, I asked Jeff Saturday to give us a dark horse team in the AFC that you could see making a run to the Super Bowl. And predictably, he said the Colts, because he's got a horseshoe like tattooed over his heart. Well, I was going to ask him then, and I'll certainly ask it now in this context. Marcus, why not the Browns? They made the run last year. They get Odell Beckham back healthy. Maybe now they add Jadeveon Clowney. They've got that year of experience in the system under their coach. What is the ceiling for the Cleveland Browns heading into the 2021 season?
A deep playoff run in a dark horse Super Bowl. Listen, guys, y'all know how I've been with Baker Mayfield. The issue is, if he doesn't take a step back, Cleveland is going to be better than they were last year. Yeah. And Stefanski did a phenomenal job. Now, there's film now on the Cleveland Browns and how they like to play football. So teams adjust to that. That's the way the NFL goes. But if Baker Mayfield can continue to trend and they sign Jadeveon Clowney, which I want to gush over, because sometimes people get it twisted because Jadeveon doesn't have these crazy wild sack numbers. And look, rightfully so. That comes with being the #1 overall pick, the speed, the ability, all of these things you look at. But you put him across from Myles Garrett, and you have this defensive line and a healthy back end. Like, Cleveland was ravaged with injury as well from a defensive standpoint with young guys, Grant Delpit and those guys on the back end. Ward was not there all season long. This can be a great team, not a good team. This can be a great team. It's about their quarterback continuing to progress, and defensively, if they stay healthy and they sign Jadeveon Clowney, between him and man, this could be the dark horse Super Bowl team, G. And it's so crazy that I'm saying that about the Cleveland Browns, but it's legit based on how we saw them play last year.
Finish it up, Jeff. Go ahead.
Hey, Green, let me just say this. And I heard you say go opposite side of Myles Garrett. How about you put them on the same side? The length and the explosiveness on that side of the football puts offenses in all kinds of predicaments. And listen, you talk about Jadeveon Clowney. That cat inside is as dangerous as he is outside. And like I said, the style of rusher that he is, the impact he can make for that Browns defense, it becomes a nightmare for offensive linemen to be able to adjust to that just because of those two guys on one side. And again, their defensive line produced even last year being banged up. But when you talk about what this addition would mean for their defense, you can't put a number. And listen, these are the positions, folks, that change games. Defensive ends change games. That's the type of player you need to make an impact. That is a huge signing if they get this done.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.